character was half human, half alien, had funny eyebrows, and silly-looking ears. Nobody, I guess. But Star Trek was more than just another science fiction show. Sure, there was a lot of space gadgetry and special effects, but more importantly, the show emphasized human drama over technology.
One crewman, member of the landing party, dead by violence. Cause unknown. But we are certain the cause of death was not poison.
The series rocketed William Shatner into his most famous role, Captain James T. Kirk.
I was out on the street, literally, and I got this call saying, would I come to Los Angeles to look at a pilot, which hadn't sold. They recast everybody except Leonard Nimoy as Spock, and we made another pilot for far less money than the first one. And that one sold, and we did 3 years of Star Trek, never anticipating by the furthest reach of our imagination that what transpired.
Mr. Spock, outfit a landing party. We're beaming down with some questions.
Star Trek was crash landing in the ratings race in the beginning, and the numbers continued to nosedive until, no surprise, it was eventually canceled by the network in 1969.
It was programmed at a time that was not accessible to our kind of audience. Star Trek was an intelligent show, it was a timely show, it was a hip show, to use the term of that time. And, you know, when Friday nights at 10 o'clock was a night that that kind of audience, the intelligent with it hip audience, was out, being hip.
We were receiving more fan mail than any show in the history of NBC, but we were very low in the ratings. The mail and the ratings didn't go together. So in the third year, I think when it was moved into the 10 o'clock spot, that was death for us. I simply think that when it was rescheduled and put in a time slot that it became available to everybody, it just picked up.
And that's when I started getting comments from ladies all over the country who would tell me I was destroying the dinner hour because the family was watching Star Trek and wouldn't come to the dinner table.
After a 6-year absence, the reruns put the crew of the Enterprise in orbit again, and the ratings this time headed for the stars. A new phenomenon was born, a hardcore cult following known as Trekkers or Trekkies.
Trekkers, or Trek fans, are people who believe not only in the essence of the humanity of the show and the high morality of the show, but in the fun of the show, and who dare to dream.
The Trekkers kept pressing for a new series on television, and the fan following is expected to pay off in big sales for Star Trek video cassettes at the record low price of $14.95. But in 1979, the success of a movie called Star Wars made the producers put aside any television plans to create a series of 3 feature films, reuniting many original cast members. With the success of the Star Trek movies, who knows how many more times the Enterprise may venture where no man has gone before. And dang few women either. So for now, you better beam me up, Scotty.